Hello, I'm Glenn Tobey. I'm a Spring Forest Shikang master and a psychotherapist. The topic of this talk is on the art of coming home to the heart, but with a specific focus on the void. Now, a whole lot of years ago, I was living in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and it was a spring weekend coming up, a Friday. The weather was like 60, 70, 80 degrees, just a beautiful spring day. All the grass is growing, all that kind of stuff. And my friend and I said, hey, let's go camping. So we decided to travel north to northern Michigan, where there's this state park. It was just a beautiful state park. We'd been there before. So we got up there, we went to the park rangers at the headquarters to register, and the park ranger looks at both of us and said, boys, are you going to be using cross-country skis or snowshoes to go camping this weekend? And we looked at each other, what? Yeah, she says, oh yeah, we get so much snow, all winter long that, there's still 2-3 feet of snow everywhere you go. Gulp. We looked at each other, we're going, well, we got our tent and we got our boots and, well, let's see what we can do. So we went out anyway and we walked, through deeper snow, and then what happened was, at a certain moment, here we have this winter, this 2 feet of snow on the ground, and we're walking through it. It's clear that it's winter. But on the other side, at the same time, there are these birds singing, and there was these butterflies flying, and there was a kind of an atmosphere of kind of spring. Now, it wasn't spring yet, and it wasn't like winter anymore. It was a time between like winter and spring. And my friend knew this word. He said, oh, it's doyo, D-O-Y-O. He said, that means it's something between something else. So between like the winter and the spring, there was doyo. It wasn't this and it wasn't that. It was changing, transforming, changing, transforming from one thing into another. So that's what the void is about. So I have in front of me a candle. You can see the candle, the wax. You can see the flame. So if you looked into it, if you just meditated or just stared at the flame, you would see here's the orange flame, and here's the wick, but inside that, there's like a darker spot. That's the void. See, it's not wax, and it's not quite the fumes. It is changing. It's kind of like doyo. It's something between the wax and the change of the smoke or the fragrance, whatever it is. Now the flame around it, is burning, is the transforming act. So the flame is transforming the wax into this fragrance or the smoke, but it's not touching the wick. And so there's this place in between that flame and the wick. It's changing, it's transformation. So if you can put yourself in the midst of that, you'd experience a sense of change and transformation. So a lot of times some Zen masters are teaching, just look at the candle. Not look at the candle, look at the place where things are changing. And you'll find inside yourself, things are changing. Now you can do that also without the candle. When you go to sleep. And nighttime comes or whenever you're going to go to sleep and you put your pajamas on or what, you go to the bathroom, do your bathroom things, brush your teeth, now you're all ready to go to sleep, and then you lay down, think, oh wait, I have to go. Okay, you get up again, you come back down. So whenever you got done getting ready for sleep, now you're laying down. And before you fall asleep, before you're snoring, there's this moment between the consciousness of being awake and then this sleep. And that's the void. That void is that place of changing. So all of you have experienced this place. It may not only last for a second. You're not sleeping and you're not getting ready. You're in between, you're in the void. It is so important in the art of going home to learn how to access the void. There's so much power and change and consciousness understanding about things. There's a way to do that. And Spring Forest Shikang can help. So, thank you for listening.